Hello guys, remember me? I'm Beta, your Welsh engineer, and welcome to Kerbal Quest, part 24. Doing a good job there, Captain. NCC-01. Yes, we're going to Duna, as you probably guessed by the title, but there you go. That's right, put that in the title. Right, that's the first part. I think we got Matt Damon in there. Obviously, this is a Mars mission, but also we need the engines. We have to build the spacecraft in space. Now, I want to do a big ass rocket to go to Duna and all sorts of stuff. However, the problem is we're still in version 1.1.3, which means that things still get a little wobbly. As I was trying to say in one word. Oh balls. Anyway, let's watch the separations. That caused a bit of problems in a simulation. Yes, it was I'd done a simulation and things went awry. Anyway, let's get on with it. First off, let's get with our encounter. We have to build a ship. Yes, I'm skipping a lot of things like rendezvous, but I'm not going to skip the docking because I love the docking. In fact, this is one of my favorite things in KSP. Rendezvous used to be, but you know, it's getting so easy now that you seem to get things, you know what to do, so you just do it and no problem. Anyway, as we're docking this, let's get into comments from Septic Ram. Hi, Orbiter. Hello, Septic Ram. Hello from South Wales, I think I replied to him. And he also, for another comment, please send me to the sun. I can't send you to the sun because that's our star. However, I can send you to Kerbal, which is the sun in Kerbal Space Program. So yeah, no problem. I'll send you there at some point. Did you want to go to the sun or did you want to go to the sun space station? Not sure. If you want to go to the sun, yes, you get a bit of crispy bake Septic Ram there. You know, everyone can have a piece of it. But yeah, whatever you want. Alright, now I think you're wondering why we're launching a third one as we've already attached the engines. Well, we need Kerbals in there, don't we now? And yeah, you can see who we got in here anyway. We got Doodle Woe Plays, Dino Boy 3 Gaming, Walter Jimenez, Bruce Wayne, and Batman, and Senpai, obviously. Because they're the ones who wanted to go to Duna, I think, on a mission of some kind. And I realised we didn't have enough fuel as well, so we're also bringing up fuel for this mission. So you guys who want to go to Duna, here we are. This is going to be mostly a space mission. We are going to have to decide whether you want to stay at Duna, or I've also engineered this rocket to be able to return the main rocket. So yeah, it's multiple choice here, because you can go back to Kirby, and then you can go out on a different mission at a later date. Anyway, let's get back into comments. From Milton Alberg. No, sorry, a Skipter comment here. From Natural Predator. Could you please build a vertical hab, doesn't have to be high, on Moho? Also, yell at the top of your lungs, on top of the voice, cookies. Unfortunately, there's too many people in this house. Well, there isn't one person in this house actually, but there's people next door and stuff, and I don't want to disturb them, and it's getting late, so I'll whisper it. Cookies. How's that? Sorry I couldn't shout it. Anyway, there you go. I will do something. I would like to build a multi-hab, skyscraper or something. I'm not sure where we're going to do it. Perhaps Moho, perhaps somewhere else in a lower gravity moon of some kind. We could practice it on Minmus actually, because it's got low gravity. Practice building it on there. But Moho, it's got higher gravity, so it's going to be harder to dock things on top. Anyway, let's transfer the Kerbals to the habitat modules, and then read out more comments. Oh yes, also, we've got Dino Boy 3 Gaming. This is going to wobble like hell because of the docking port, so he's going to attach some links. He's not the only Kerbal, and as you can see, the Kerbals have their own tacos and beers. That's because they're awesome engineering Kerbals. Yes, all on this mission. There's no scientists or pilots on this mission. I wonder what I was thinking when I was deciding what these Kerbals were. Oh yes, and another awesome piece of engineering. These decouplers. This is how you should decouple. Explosive decoupling. However, I had to reduce the thrust of these rockets because the front of the main ship just came apart because of the immense thrusting power of this rocket captain. Anyway, from Milton Aberg. Hi Orator, I love your content and you helped me a lot in KSP. Awesome. thanks for everything. No problem, but the credit goes to you for being able to do it. P.S. Could you put me on one of your existing stations? My nickname is Spudnik5000, but YouTube won't let me change my name. Oh dear. Yes, I had that problem before. Wouldn't let me change my name. I started another account, and that when I was able to change the name to Orbiter. Or did I can't remember. No, I started the Orbiter as a new channel, so yeah. No problem. We'll be sending you on a mission. Your Kerbal has been created and is in the KSC getting his training. From Syed Razim, Orbiter. A meme is an image, video, or a piece of text. Typically humorous in nature that is copied and spread rapidly by internet users, often with slight variations. Well, to build on that, actually is an older term before the internet was invented about. It's basically a meme is information passed on by word of mouth, or wherever, picture, wherever, by any means necessary. And then it is, it might have slight variations, so it changes slightly. So like, I caught a fish this big. You can't see my hands, but there you go. And then the other guy said, this guy caught a fish this big, so it's bigger. So then that's a meme, it's changed, evolved, and so forth. Anyway, let's get these Kerbals out, because we've got science equipment. Because none of these Kerbals are scientific. They've decided to give them scientific packages, which they just turn on and, at their leisure, send the information back to the scientists on Kirby. Right, as, was it Bruce Wayne? Yes, he did. I'm Batman. From Peach Nuts KJR, can you send me to land on Lathe? Did I miss you? I'm sure I put you. I'm sure I've gone through all the comments I've added Kerbals. If not, I'll search it straight after I've done this commentating on this video. Anyway, Senpai adding some more instruments. He's also got the communication array because we forgot to add it before takeoff and everything. Anyway, from Zino Gaming 38, and that was Dino Boy Gaming. Dino Boy 38 Gaming. Yeah, he's changed his name to Zino Gaming 38. So you can change your name on YouTube as it is now. Perhaps you have to be a certain age. I don't know. Anyway, he says, lol, I think my Kerbal bonked his head in the Space Training Program Center. And I replied to him, that's part of your Kerbal training. If you can't survive a bump on the head, then you're not going to survive landing on Kerbing on the top of your head. So yes, that is part of your training. And yeah, it does cause side effects. But that's part of the space program. That's how things go. From no one here, hey Orbiter, can you accidentally crush me into the mohole? And actually, I have never been to the mohole. I'm interested to see that, and I hope they don't change it. And here's me reducing the thrust limiter now on the main rocket, finding out I can't do it in time acceleration, you idiot. Stop time acceleration, then you can adjust it. Yes. I realise we are in time acceleration and we're not going at slow speed, yes. So we'll sort that out. Anyway, let's execute the node. We can sort it out as I'll turn around here. I'm only reducing that because I've found out that the module, because the amount of weight in the rocket reduces, that means the amount of thrust to weight ratio increases. That means the probability of the front part of the rocket falling apart. And it's actually between the decoupler and the main return rocket part, which is a bit weird because I thought it would have been on links where the docking port was. I thought that would be the weakest link. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Anyway, from UltraTag 453, hi Orbiter from England. Ooh, very close to Wales. I love your series. Any chance I could get on a mission to Elu? You said about no problem. We are in the stages of planning that mission. I'm not sure. I haven't actually planned it. Oh yes, and I forgot. Spellmaster 45 decided. Well, he didn't decide to go on the mission to Duna. He wanted to go to Jewel somewhere. But I decided to add you to this mission because you did say, ooh, I forgot you. And I did forget you, sorry. But so I've decided you're going to be the first one to land on Ike. Now, yes, that's what this rocket is. That's what was hidden in the payload. You thought it was all fuel tanks, didn't you? Haha, fooled you. Probably didn't. Someone already noticed, didn't they? Yeah, you're all smart bunch of engineers. So yeah, Spellmaster, no problem, and Ultrag 453, no problem. You'll be on the Elu mission, already added to the sheet that I keep, and I think I've already added Kerbal as well, which is awesome stuff. Anyway, let's engage the stage, because the rocket doesn't work if you don't do that. I had to do it manually, because station didn't work. From Hedge Tur 1231. Hi buddy, love your videos. Can you tell me why one of your Kerbals' name is Grezegors It's a main character from one of the Polish great comedy movies. Now you'll have to read this in the comments, because I'm Polish, so I would know. I was also surprised this is a comment after I applied. Someone asked me to add him, and I didn't realise it was a comedy character. I think it's super awesome that I'm adding these guys to the Kerbal Quest series, and well, basically, I don't know who they are, but they are sort of like famous characters, and I'm learning stuff, which is where I'm trying to get at right here. Anyway, I replied to him about that, and he said I was obliged. How about a small bet? I bet that you won't be able to pronounce it properly on a video. If you won, you'll win the respect of Polish side of your viewers. Try. I just tried. I'm trying to read this as English, but obviously you can't. Normally, I've tried Japanese, and normally you get not Jumanji. That's a film, you donkey. I tried Jinglish or Romanji or something, and basically that's sort of like the English version, so you can read Japanese, and that's much easier to read than this. Anyway, from Michael Tarantolo, are you going to update this to 1.2? Very good question, actually. And if you wonder what I'm doing here, I'm trying to find an area which is a bit flatter, so we don't go sliding down a slope and die a horrific death. Because Spellmaster still wants to go to Duel, I assume, anyway. So, yes, and he goes, also I started a game on 1.2, and when the update is finished, will I keep my saves? I hope so. That means I can keep the save. One thing I've noticed, and one feature I may keep in the game, because I know you can switch it off, is you need antennas all around the place. So a lot of my stuff around will not have communications, and some I haven't got pilots on it, so some of the spacecraft, like the one we've got here orbiting Ike, we wouldn't be able to control without a proper pilot on board. Or a bunch of engineers wouldn't know what to do with it. We'll say, we'll fix the engine, but how do we use it? That'll be we got power, Captain. Power for what? Don't know, but we got power. Anyway, Microtrollo I reply that I want to update to 1.2. If I can't, and the worst case scenario, we have to scrap this series, I have an idea for a new series, which would require the interaction of other people. I may do that in an extra series, I'm not sure if I ever have time. But it means I have to reduce the amount I do in this, because I almost was late for this. Yeah, who'd have thought? So yeah, I have a backup plan, basically, if I can't do this one. And it does still include you guys. From Microtrollo, he put 3 comments on here. Keep forgetting that you read your comments. Haha, yes, got you again. Nice video, and just for future reference, it's pronounced Tarantolo. Okay, sorry. I know I'm commenting a lot, but can you put me in a submersible station in Eve or Lathe Ocean? I think you are on Lathe, aren't you? Oh, you're on Eve. Yes, that's right. So yeah, I want to do underwater bases. I in fact have forgotten to install the submersible mod in this again. And that's one thing that I may not be able to update this to 1.2 is because of mods. That is the biggest gripe when you're upgrading KSP. So the mods may not be compatible. So that's one thing I'll have to do. Anyway, a long comment from Viper 2C. Ah yes, the dreaded missing parts that all of us have at some point. Just as you, I too have gone on long trips only to realize I'm missing something crucial. Recently, I've been playing with the as of yet unreleased beta patch, so no MechJeb for me, or any mods that I have installed. Love some of the changes they have in store, just in case you haven't played with it yet. And keep up the great videos, and I hope those two Kerbals find some good stuff in interstellar space. Well, they better. It costs a lot to build that rocket and send them out there. I didn't send them out there for fun. Or did I? Was it those crew Kerbals I hated and just sent out to the universe and no way for them to return back? They'll probably find some way to annoy me again and send them back to us. Anyway, from the Enderman. Hi! Or is it Enderman 36YT? I assume YouTube. And he says, hi. And I said, hello. From South Wales. I didn't put that, but I'm saying it now. From RNG Team. Hi, can you put me in a capsule next to the Mun Arch? If you do make my name Ethan, and read it wrong. Come on, English not good at. Right, from Walter Jimenez. Hello, Orbiter. I like your content very much. I watch all your videos. May I please be in a special mission that you may do. Thanks a lot. And you are. Yes, that's right. You didn't want to go to Duna, but you are in Duna. You're in orbit around Ike at the moment. There you go. You're on a mission. Yeah, I try to, sometimes if you don't say where you want to go, I choose where you want to go. So, yeah, keep that in mind when you're planning your Kerbal. From Dougal Whoa Plays. Hey Orbiter, I'd love to be in a video. If possible, Duna have commander. Okay, you're a commander, but you're a commander engineer. So you command all the other engineers, and all the other engineers do other stuff. So you're on this mission as well. From Mega Kilobyte, Gresgors, Brezekizukui, and he for a smiley face with his eye closed. Probably tears run out as well. Yes, that was the Kerbal that was from the famous Polish comedy, so yeah, I can't read his name. From Jane Stacy. Will you be continuing this series in 1.2 is released, or will you be starting a new one? Depends on whether I can update it. Also, a meme is usually considered to be a popular joke that has variants made of it extended its humorous values. Pepe the Frog is a well-known example of the meme. This isn't perfect definition, but I hopefully should give you a better idea of it. Yes, I have. You guys are awesome for telling me this stuff. Information is the key to getting a good space program, and it has helped me a lot. In fact, to extend the definition of a meme, this is in fact correct. I read this on somewhere on the internet, so it must be real. Correct. Anyway, the definition of a meme, the definition of a meme is a meme itself. So you describing me a meme is a meme. Yes. Because people think meme means joke, but it doesn't. It just means some information which is sort of like a variance of itself. So a meme could be something, cultural or something. But there you go. Anyway, here we are. Spellmaster 45, having to do a manual docking here because MechJeb would mess this up and it do hilarious content. Where I want to do this properly, so I decided to take control, and here we are, going in slowly. Because we've got the back of the rocket to be careful we don't crash into. Which would be fun. Anyway, coming in slowly, hit the back. Ooh, yeah, almost messed her up there. Anyway, thank you, Jane Stacy. From Z Diamond Hunter. What do you live stream on? Is it Twitch? If so, what is your Twitch address? Actually, it's YouTube. I, in fact, still want to test out Twitch. See what it's like. I'm not sure if I'll do KSP or just do an odd game, and I won't inform anyone. I just do it out with a thing and see what happens. See if using that is better. I don't want to see get loads of people viewing. I just want to test it out. So I'll be interested to find out. From Dr. Bones Gaming. Good video. Thank you. Addison Answorth. Are the videos' length determined by the number of comments? Not really. It's just I have to rush the comments if I'm coming to the end, which I'm coming close now. Because first off, we have to get this back into orbit around Duna, and that's what we're doing here. From Jar Bahad, meme is an old word. It means an idea, behavior, style, or usage that spreads from one person to another in a culture, coined by Dawkins. Common usage have perverted it to just mean amusing piece of digital media. So there you go, yes. It doesn't mean amusing bit of media. It means that it's sort of spread and sort of like evolved, which I think is what it was meant to mean. But anyway, a meme seems to be a joke these days, so, you know, things change. So yeah, the internet changes your life. From Jake McLaren, I think I was in the first mission to Joule from memory. And I think you were, actually. I think you're still on that mission. If not, we'll have to do something. I did originally plan it to be able to return or something, but I realised I didn't have enough Delta V, because it takes a hell of a lot of Delta V to get into low orbit around Joule. From Mine Hub, could my Kerbal, busy, that's my Kerbal lane, could he roll down the hill too? Plus, why is Dr. Bones here? He conducts crazy experiments that could go wrong. Yes, both of them on Eve, so yes, Dr. Bones does. I replied to him anyway. Dr. Bones does crazy experiments, so we sent him to Eve because the colour purple seems to calm him down. And that's why he's on Eve. And that's scientific proof there. Unless you all die, and that proves that we were wrong. So sorry. Anyway, from Spellmaster45. Since you were talking about mission stuff, here is a short tiny story. I forgot to put solar panels on a lander sent to Duna. Luckily, I had a base there that did have solar panels, so I just took one of that from my own. Yes, Kerbal attachment system, awesome stuff. And we're just looking inside the rocket. Anyway, Spellmaster45, last comment. Last video you said I would be on this. You forgot about me. Lol. But you still did not forget me. I did not. Here you are on it. Anyway, I'm more beta. Trust me, I'm an engineer. And look, you made me miss my outro. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you want to be added.